Go for the Goal is a student engagement technique used to help focus the student on what they are required to learn and hope to accomplish during a course or learning lesson. This technique can be adapted to suit the individual course, whether will be used as a one-time activity for a major project or in multiple times throughout the course as a way for students and instructor to measure progress and expectations. In order to succeed, understand your goal and how to reach it. Ask yourself the following questions. What would you like to do that you cannot do now? Why do you want to do it? What skills do I need to do this? Who or what will help you get there? Family, instructor, friends, classmates, library, or resource, or yourself? There are 3 types of goals. Short-term, attainable in a short amount of time. Mid-term, halfway through the course to check progress, changes that may be required. Is it enough of a challenge? Am I on track? Long-term can be accomplished between 1 to 5 year period. Let us look at some examples of famous historical goals. President Kennedy first announced the goal for landing a man on the moon in the speech to a joint session of Congress on May 25, 1961. I quote, "First, I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth." Just 8 short years later, Kennedy achieved his goal within his timeline. Not only did he put a man in space, he also successfully landed Apollo 11 on the moon and brought them home again. Goal setting can be a learning tool to prioritize goals by importance, building good life skills. It can help to increase the student's responsibility for their own learning, assist students' organizational skills, the effective use of time and resources, and resisting distractions. It can help improve writing, creativity, thinking, and analytical skills, measure progress and accomplishments, and guide the student back on track. Let us look at some other successful achievements of man-made goals in history. For some centuries, humans have been trying to fly like birds. In 1899, Wilbur Wright, inspired by his desire to fly and his belief that manned flight was reachable, he accomplished his goal on December 12, 1903, when his brother Orville took the flyer for a 12-second sustained, powered, piloted first flight in history. Thomas Edison received his patent for the creation of the first electric lamp in January 1880. Alexander Graham Bell was awarded his first patent for the telephone in 1876 on March 10th. Successful people with a dream, written down, then become goals, which are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. Smart. On your sheet, you will see some of the ways goals can help you. Motivation, set priorities, sense of pride and ownership. Students define their paths to their future success. Making better decisions, taking action on your dreams. Develop a positive attitude and conquer fears. What is going to encourage you to get there? Make a list of 3 things that might happen if you reach your goal. What will you have to do to reach your goal? How long will it take you? How do you measure it? What makes you feel good about yourself? Understand your goal and how to reach it. Some of the roles for the educator could be write out the teaching goals, determine what you would like the student to learn from this experience, create a handout for the students with a list indicating the learning goals. Model the goal setting using goal examples. Meet with each student at the end of the first week to determine if their goals have been achieved, preparing the student for future success. An example of the instrument goal setting sheet that would be distributed to students for each goal selection. Some of the limitations for this technique can include, for the instructor, guidance, time, and support will be required to monitor and encourage a student to use the technique. Personalize the learning technique to their individual course. For the student, learn the obstacles, who or what might get in your way, and stay focused. Let us talk about how you as a student will set your goals. Determine 9 of the learning goals that you feel would enable you to be successful in the course from your handout. Review the handout about goal setting and the reasons for each goal. Prepare the steps. This is known as the stepping stones of foundation of learning to get you to the long-term goals. Remember to use your SMART rules as you make your goals. Write it down. A dream becomes a goal. Success makes it reality. 3 short-term goals, attainable in 1 week. 3 mid-term goals, attainable in a 3-month period. 3 long-term goals to be monitored by the student and achieved after course completion. Remember your time frame and keep your goals reachable. Write each goal down. Answer the questions. Why do I want to accomplish this goal? What resources, people, or things do I need to achieve it? Copy the 3 sheets, seal into the appropriate envelope, short-term, mid-term, and long-term. Give these to your instructor and set your first meeting. Now that you know what you want, the time that you have to do it in, start to work towards the ultimate achievement, success.